does deserve my attention? A. B. Yes, it's my business. C. I do have control over the matter. So D. Am I really going to do something about it? That's a very important question. Oftentimes, you'll let thoughts bombard your mind over and over and over again, and you know you're never going to do anything about it. If that's the case, dump it. Forget it. Get it out of your mind. If you are going to do something about it, then do something about it. But using that simple A, B, C, D system can help you keep a lot of the garbage out of your mind and help you to focus on what's important. Or another thing that we all have problems with is managing what comes at us on a daily basis as far as email, regular mail, text messages, phone calls, voicemail. I mean, it's endless. We're constantly being bombarded. There's a concept that's known as psychic tension. What that refers to is anytime that your mind needs to remember something, your brain has to keep firing impulses to be able to keep that on your mind and in your brain. Well, the more things that you force yourself to remember, the more your brain needs to keep firing and the more tension it causes in your mind. This is known as psychic tension. This is the tension that sometimes will cause you to lay there at night and not be able to fall asleep. Or worse yet, wake up in the middle of the night with all these thoughts running through your head. It's because your brain has to keep firing. I have a simple exercise you can use that will help you reduce your psychic tension and also help you clear things up on a daily basis. This one's called the 4 Ds. The first one, do it. Just whatever it is, do it now and be finished with it. Don't try to remember it. Don't try to put it off. Just do it. The second one, delegate it. Direct someone else to take care of it, but with a deadline. Make sure you give them a deadline, but direct someone else. Delegate it to someone else. The third one, designate it. If it's something that you need to take care of and you can't do it now, designate it for some point in the future. Actually make an appointment with yourself to get it done. Once you do this, you no longer need to remember it anymore because it's on your calendar. And the fourth one, of course, is dump it. If it's something that, you're not going to take care of anyway, you don't need to worry about, you ran it through the A, B, C, D, and the answer is no at any one of those, just dump it, admit to yourself that it's not important, and get rid of it. You want to try to get to the point where you only touch things one time when they come in. If that's possible, it's going to save you a lot of time, reduce your psychic tension, and help clear things out of your mind. Another exercise that can help to clarify things and let you know what's important is called the timing questions. And these are also 4 questions that you can use when you have an issue that you're considering whether you need to deal with or not. The first one is ask yourself, how is answering this issue or dealing with this issue going to affect me in the next 10 minutes? How's it going to affect me in the next 10 weeks? How is it going to affect me in the next 10 months? And how is it going to affect me in the next 10 years? So for instance, let's say for those of you that are out there trying to lose a little bit of weight and you've got a pizza, 4 donuts, and a case of soda sitting in front of you. Now, wolfing all that down in the next 10 minutes, it's probably going to taste pretty good. I don't know, it might give you a stomachache if you ate it all, but it's going to taste good in the next 10 minutes. In the next 10 weeks, if you wolfed all that down, it's probably going to add another couple of pounds to your what sounds like may already be large body. In the next 10 months, unless you reverse your eating habits, you're going to continue to grow that large body of yours. And the next 10 years, it could even lead to something such as heart disease. So when you take an issue like that and you look at it at 10 minutes, 10 weeks, 10 months, 10 years, it starts to put things in perspective and help you make decisions that are more long-term and help you focus on things that are going to help you in the long term instead of dealing with everything that comes at us on a daily basis and seems so important at the time, but really isn't. The last thing that will probably end up helping you the most, but can also be the most difficult to start doing, is a simple phrase. Never start your day until you've already finished it in your mind and on paper. And basically what this means is when you get up in the morning and you're about to get going, before you take off to start your day and deal with the tornado of paperwork and text messages and voicemails and emails and everything else that comes at you all day, sit down and picture in your mind the end of your day and what was a perfect day for you that day. Finish your day in your mind before you ever even start it. Then sit down.